Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, I should say on the line right now, Isaac Hayes, the third.
Isaac is an unofficial elected official in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know. He does a little bit of everything, but he's here this morning to talk about what's on his shirt, man. Fanbase.
What's Fanbase?
Fanbase. Well, first of all, I made it to the Breakfast Club. This is an honor. I'm really excited to be here. You guys are legends. Thanks for having me. Fanbase is a startup that I founded that allows anyone to monetize their content. Any and every person can monetize their content and make money off their content.
What you mean? What you mean off their content?
So you can have followers and subscribers. So, there's a lot of networks, social networks out here that allow people to monetize their content. Everybody knows about OnlyFans, Patreon, but Fanbase is a social network that allows anybody to monetize their content by having subscribers. You can also have followers. Mm-hmm. So you could have 10,000 followers and 1,000 subscribers, and it's on the same platform. So you're not isolated from content. And I'm providing content monetization to everybody. Everybody, we all make content. All you guys are content creators, and you guys should have an opportunity to monetize your content and make money.
Isaac walked me through this the other day, and I thought it was dope because the concept you have, the vision you have to create black wealth from this for multiple people.
Yeah. Absolutely. So what I'm doing is, shout out to Dawn Dixon, who's been on the Breakfast Club. She's like my mentor in this process, but they recommended me for a platform called Start Engine. And Start Engine is a platform that allows you to crowdfund money in the seed stage. And I'm gonna tell you why that's important, because I'm taking advantage of a statute, some new legislation called the Jobs Act that allows the general public to raise funds for a startup. Now, you couldn't do this before. Mm-hmm. Obama and Biden passed the Jobs Act in 2012. So from 1933 to 2012, you had to be an accredited investor to invest in a seed stage company. That means you had to have a net worth of $1 million minus your primary residence, or make $200,000 a year for 2 years in a row. Now think about that, from 1933 to now. That's like 99% of Americans didn't have that money. So all this time, the rich have been getting richer. So if you wonder why you never got a call to invest in Uber or Instagram or TikTok or any of these platforms, because you were not rich enough. So now, because of the Jobs Act, I'm able to raise funds for my startup, and I'm raising $1 million on Start Engine. And right now we're at about $176,000 in about 11 days. So the raise is moving very well. We have a lot of great people on the platform that have invested. I think every investor that has contributed, I want everybody to invest, because this is an opportunity to create black wealth off the culture that we create, right? We give our dances to TikTok. We give our clapbacks and our humor to Twitter. We give our content and our energy to Instagram, but we don't own any of those platforms.
That's right.
So Fanbase is not a black platform, right? It's a platform for everybody, but I know, as you know, that black culture, we drive these social networks. We make everything poppin'. So to be able to invest in a seed stage and own part of a platform that you also give your culture to is incredible. And I want everybody to take advantage of that.
And when is Fanbase available? Can I download it now? Can I get it now?
You can get it on the Apple App Store. We're only on the Apple App Store right now. We're working on Android. Android is coming in first quarter.
Is it free?
2021. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely free. You can set it up, make a page. Matter of fact, I'll verify you both like that.
Okay.
I know a guy that works there. So yeah, and you can start posting content and monetizing your content. And I think that's very important, because you can actually do long form too. So you can upload up to an hour's worth of content, HD, long form style. So now you're your own Netflix. So the quality of content you put on your Fanbase page, you monetize that. And so it's available now. The rev share is 50-50 for anybody that wants to know. You make 50% of the revenue, and you can also like and love content. So when you love a piece of content, you give the content creator half a penny. You can like for free, but you can also tip content creators half a penny or unlock posts.
Gotcha.
So it's an enormous amount of freedom there to monetize your content. And there's a lot of wealth that's going to be generated from this platform.
Now, is it better? Do you make more money than you could on OnlyFans? Because I see everybody running the OnlyFans.
I mean, OnlyFans is really a great opportunity for sex workers and people that want to use the platform. No, listen, No, I'm not knocking OnlyFans. No, listen, the sex worker community is really aggravated because it was really their place, right? I got a DM this morning. I got a DM this morning from a girl that was like, yo, I'm a sex worker on OnlyFans, and we're frustrated because ever since Bella Thorne came over there and messed it up for everybody, charging all that money, and everybody charged back their money, they messed it up for the sex workers. So that's a real niche market for them. And because of that, OnlyFans is not allowed on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store because they're considered a porn site. So it's a web app. So it's not a social network. You know what I'm saying? So It's not a place that everybody's going to get on there. And, I don't know if any of you are on OnlyFans, but you're not going to get on there and be like, hey, guy, let me sing you this girl or look at this and talk and communicate.
I thought about using the platform because, see, I like the platform already because it's set up. So let's think about it like this, right? I do real estate. So every week I have somebody on there talking about real estate where people could subscribe and go to it. You know what I mean? So, but I just felt like OnlyFans, like you said, felt like a little sex workers. I don't want people to come to my site and subscribe and think Envy was going to be in a man thong.
Let's Caesar show his titties.
See? Like you see? You see? But
absolutely. And it drives away two things that it does keep away from the platform, which are brands, which are definitely going to be a part of Fanbase because every brand has a fan base. Nike has a fan base, Louis Vuitton, all these brands have fan bases. And then a large group of women that don't really want to be associated with that site because of the sex works. And so you can go to Fanbase and make a page. You can monetize your photos, your videos, your long form content, and your live. So everything, you can make money off all of that. And we're not throttling down engagement. So everybody that's been complaining about the algorithms on these other apps, we're not throttling your engagement down. How many followers you got, Envy?
On all social media platforms?
Or just Instagram? Give me Instagram.
Instagram, I think it's like 2 million, and I think on all platforms it's about over 3 million.
So if you go live on Instagram, they don't send out 2 million notifications.
Not anymore.
I mean, you only get a fraction.
And Instagram is funny now. They changed the way they do it. They changed even the way people view your videos and view your lives. They changed it now, which is crazy.
They throttle it down. This is what my experience. My engagement is throttled down, and I've heard people complain because they really want to have access. They really want you to pay to that audience because they're an ad-based platform. Where on Fanbase, if you go live, I want to send out 2 million notifications because the more eyeballs you have on me, the more people convert to subscribers. Therefore, the more money you make, the more profitable we are. And if people are making money, people are happy and they're using the platform.
That's right. One thing you showed me that I was like, wow. It's not large amounts of money these people invest into these social media sites. I mean, now they're, 100 millionaires, sometimes billionaires, but they didn't invest a lot of money into these social media sites.
So let me give you an idea about seed stage investment, right? So I'll use Orrin Michaels as an example. He invested $5,000 into Uber in the seed stage in 2010, and in 2019 it was worth $24 million.
Think about that, man.
That's an accredited investor. You never got that phone call. So the fact that I'm having a seed stage round in my startup to allow the Black community predominantly, because this is exactly like me understanding that Black culture drives these networks. I want Black people to invest. I want every influencer out there, every artist to say, you know what, I'm gonna take a little bit of money, invest it in Fanbase, and then I'm gonna bring my audience over there. So I'm gonna make money on the front end and the back end. It's a win-win. Because if you use the app, you're actually pumping up your valuation. You're actually making the company go higher, right, in valuation by you simply using the app, and you're making money.
Gotcha.
So, that's a real important aspect to this raise. And the minimum investment is $256.
Wow.
So, I mean, in Atlanta, we blowing hookah like that every day. So we doing Jordans, we doing hookah, we doing Henny for $300 a bottle. So, how about you throw a little bit of money into a startup and turn around one day and say, now I can buy a lot of Henny.
So is
what I'm saying? Now I can buy all the Henny I want.
Which one is it? Is it this
That's
one?
That's it right there.
This one?
No, absolutely. The one with the lightning bolt out there at the top. Yes, indeed.
Right, so
what's your exit plan?
So anybody that invests, right, your investment will convert at a liquidity event, which means either we exit the company, right, with an acquisition, or we go public with an IPO or a merger. Mm-hmm. So what I've been noticing, the trend that I've been noticing on these startups is the valuation of these platforms has been skyrocketing even in the last 8 years. Like Instagram sold for $1 billion in 2012, and everybody thought that was amazing. And then WhatsApp sold for $19 billion, I think, in 2014. And I think LinkedIn sold for like 24 billion in like 2016, 2017. And now you've got TikTok at a $50 billion valuation, right? So imagining a company like Fanbase exiting potentially at an evaluation like that. It's not guaranteed. I'm making no guarantees, but the trend in which these platforms are going, the valuations are skyrocketing because the youth are getting on these platforms. There's 5G that's available, and everybody understands gamification and in-app purchases and payment. So it's very, very important. Like, I think there's a great, enormous amount of opportunity to invest in a platform like this. I don't want people to miss out and be like, man, I should have invested in Fanbase, and then miss out.
Do you have a cap for the seed money? Like, you say, you know what, I got too many people.
So the raise closes at $1 million, right? And so it's open now. We're going to continue to raise capital. It's moving pretty fast. Like, even in the last day, I think we've raised maybe $25,000 or $30,000 since yesterday. Mm-hmm. So it's moving pretty fast. You can go to startengine.com/fanbase and invest right now. It's extremely important. And it's a great opportunity for you to, again, own part of a seed stage company. That's just the most important thing. And I want to see everybody win. I would love nothing more than 4 to 5 years from now, be standing in a room with everybody that invested, with a bunch of African-American millionaires that really put their capital into a company, and we turned it into something special based off of what we do.
Gotcha.
It's a great idea,
I'm
man.
on Fanbase, so verify me, so I'm verified.
Man, I can verify you right now on my phone in front of you.
All right.
We're going to we're going to invest too. Before you go, Isaac, because we kind of backed up a little bit. Can you tell us what's the importance of supporting those Senate seats in Georgia come January?
So, I mean, for all the energy that we put on Joe Biden and what we want him to promise, fulfilling his promises, he still needs permission. That's how government works. So the House and the Senate give the president permission to pass what he wants. So these 2 Senate seats, right, John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock, are key in Joe Biden passing his agenda. So if we want to be able to not say that Joe Biden didn't do anything for the African American community, it will only be, part of the reason will be because we did not have these 2 Senate seats to allow his legislation to smoothly pass through. So that is exactly why we need to get out here in Georgia. And what I hear is a lot of people are coming to Georgia. I hear people are headed to here to post up and stay down here for a little while until this election is won. You guys should come down. Maybe if you have a chance, you want to come down for a couple of weeks and kick it.
We're going down there for a little
bit. Absolutely. So we invite everybody to come down. The world is going to come here and help win this election. Donald Trump is pouting. Let him pout. He's no longer the president. We're all happy, but we have to really keep our eye on the prize and continue to vote. Like, this doesn't stop. This is only the beginning. This is not the finish line. This is the starting line, and the race never ends.
Did you see that potential for Georgia? The potential for Georgia to turn blue? Okay.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been doing voter suppression down here, those tactics, for a long, long while. Stacey Abrams should have been governor. I hope she runs again. The power in this very emerging progressive city, especially places in Atlanta and the South, Savannah, Macon, Columbus, where a lot of Black enclaves are, because the Black vote is really what won Georgia at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. For Biden and the country, all these Democratic cities with African-American turnout. See, and the best thing about that is it gives us hope now. Because most people say, oh man, we never win in Georgia. Like, why I get out and vote every year and nothing ever happens. But now you see, with the effect of our vote, what it's done, and we flipped Georgia blue. And so now it gives us the energy and motivation, and also our neighbors in South Carolina, our neighbors in Alabama and Mississippi, and in Florida, to really say, you know what, if Georgia can do it, we can do it.
Absolutely.
And that's really what happened. Yeah, absolutely.
As soon as I saw that, that's the first thing I said. I hit Jamie Harrison, I hit Bakari. I'm like, I don't know what we got to do, but we got to turn South Carolina blue. We got to follow what Stacey Abrams did in Georgia.
And what that does is it creates like a mentality and energy and confidence. Like, okay, we get on our own vibe. And what that does is it helps us to actually pass legislation on the local and federal level. Like, what I would love nothing more in Georgia is to get weed decriminalized statewide and actually legalized for sale, and then somehow find some legislation that matches the amount of negative effect that the of weed charges have had on the African American community, to provide opportunity for us to have those grow licenses and profit off that business. The people affected by that legislation and those laws should be the ones to benefit the most. And right now that's not happening, but we need a governor in place and a state legislature in place to make sure that happens. So Georgia can really do that. And the great thing about that is there's a lot of African-American people that own land in Georgia, a lot of Black landowners in Georgia. So it's a great opportunity.
All right.
Well, give us that fan base info one more time, man.
Man, startengine.com/fanbase. We're on the way to 1 million. We want you to be part of it. The minimum investment is $256. Make a page, start monetizing your content. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that this is what Black tech and investing in Black businesses and investing in Black culture is about. And we'd love to have you.
And how can people invest again?
Startengine.com/fanbase.
All right.
So it's right there. It's really, and the minimum investment is $256. So come on board.
All right. Well, I just posted a video and I made a link, so just verify me. And I started my page.
There you go. It's simple as that.
All right. All right, cool.
All right,
Isaac
guys.
Hayes the third.
Charlamagne
Thank you,
and
my
I are
brother.
gonna create a page together. We're gonna call it Bert and Ernie. So we gonna
Man, shut
do
up.
some cool stuff too.
Man, you're gonna make money regardless.
There you go.
That's the good thing about it.
All right.
We're going to have you back, Isaac, but I just wanted you to come on and talk about fan base this morning.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me,
brother.
guys.
All right,
Peace,
brother.
King.